presenting yourself Rosh Hashanah in front of the boss. He's your real boss. He is HaMelech HaKadosh. Melech HaKadosh. Now he's judging you. Listen, if you go for a stupid fine in front of a semi-alphabetic municipal judge, you start trembling, correct? What happened if you had to be in front of Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Trembling. Fear unto trembling. So the Olam, he says, he's Rahman. He says, all right, you appear in front of me, I judge you, each one of us, as Kahapiratit, each one, because each of us is made with Selem Elohim. Means like there is an antenna, Selem Elohim inside us, that communicates go straight to where Olam, yes? Where Olam goes straight to us. So the Selem Elohim, there's an antenna, we come in front of God in Rosh Hashanah trembling. 1 second. What moment you come in front of God? Let's see. When Rosh Hashanah you come in front of God? When? There's only one Musfah in Rosh Hashanah. Tekiyat Shofar. One Tekiyat Shofar. What's the meaning of Tekiyat Shofar? Tell you what's the meaning. When did we hear? Only once in our life we hear Tekiyat Shofar. When was it?
Sinai.
When HaKadosh Baruch Hu came down in Mount Sinai, Le'anei Kol Yisrael. When was it Le'anei Kol Yisrael? You saw him, he saw him, they saw him. Your parents, our parents, my parents. Le'anei Kol Yisrael. Now I'm going to tell you something. That experience is so traumatic. Yes? If you see a stupid movie actor, you remember, I remember, yes, there was raining and this stupid actor was there. The president, what happened if Melech Malchei HaMelachim came down? You're going to remember? Yes. And what happened in Mount Sinai? Shofar Gadol. We heard the shofar. The same the shofar means God is here. No, sorry, made a mistake. Doesn't mean God is here. It means you are in the presence of God. Now the same shofar will blow in Rosh Hashanah. What does it mean God is here? I'll tell you what it means God is here. He doesn't come here to chit-chat with you. בודק את המעשים. What did you say me the other day? I forgot. Yes. What about Shabbat? I didn't know. Yeah? And what happened with the pizza pal? You will know that this pizza place is not kasher. Why you ate there? Blah, 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 blah. So God is shofar gadol. Shofar is the shofar. So God has rahmanut on us. And He gives us 10 days before He pronounces the verdict. Rosh Hashanah, He judges us. But Avinu Abba Rahman, 10 days until He issued the verdict. You know which one is, when is the 10th day? It's what? Yom HaKippurim. And we fast. Whatever amon I made this ta'anit be kapara for my avonot. And then Yom Kippurim, God issues the final verdict. So let's say maybe you're going to read the first paragraph. of what we have. Yes. Yes. If you want to give yourself a gift that will be with you until Yamim Arukim, study Hilkhot Teshuva Shel Rambam. I just selected a few halachot. You love yourself? You think that you are somebody special? Give yourself a gift. The best gift you can give to yourself, Hilkhot Teshuva Shel Rambam. You don't know how to read it? No problem. That's Hakham, Yaakov, there's another Hakham, there are Hakham. Yes, ask them to teach you. I want to say Hilkhot Teshuva. Why I want to say Hilkhot Teshuva? And Sadiq Ba'aris. Asher Aseh Tov V'Rehita. In Adam Ba'aris. Asher Tov V'Rehita. We all are going to make avonot. If you make avonot, yes, that is a malady, a sickness. Get yourself the antidote. How you say the antidote of avonot in Hebrew? Teshuva. Get yourself. You have to organize and say, please, 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 I want to study Hilkhot Teshuva. Anyhow, I'm beginning Chavot Yaakov.
כל המצוות שבתורה, בין עשה, בין לא תעשה, אם עבר אדם על אחת מהן, בין בזדון.
בין בזדון, if you do it deliberately. בין בשגגה. Even if you forgot, we are responsible. We're not goyim. We are responsible. The goyim. Why this man took this lady, chopped her head, took the money, broke the house, burned the children? Because 150 years ago somebody did this to him. Yeah. No, excuses are not accepted. You know this? Excuses are not accepted. Because I forgot. You forgot. But you want to Abore Aran to give up Panasai, to give this, you want to God forgets also Hak Shalom. Ben Bezadon, Ben Mishgaga. Oh, I forgot to say Mincha. What do you forget to say Mincha? You're responsible to do it for Mincha. I forgot to say Abi. Gaga. Ain't say Gaga, I say. Yes? For some, from analphabetic minds, say Gaga. You're responsible. You make a Shagaga. What happened? Somebody was playing ball, broke your window. Shagaga. No, you pay me. That's what you say to him. You pay me, correct? Yeah, I'm Shagaga. Oh, you pay me. Yes? Then I'll take it to the police. You pay me. Yes? Shagaga, I forgot I put on the light at Shabbat. Shagaga. You're responsible. Right? Listen, analphabetic, semi-retarded people, they have the excuse of Shagaga. You are created with B'Tselem Elohim. You cannot say Shagaga. Shagaga, you do. It's possible. You do. All right. By the way, your parents have business. If an employee says, why you come to this today at my office at time? Oh, Shagaga, my watch was this. How long will it last this worker? Well, Shagaga, I thought that I didn't remember. Remember? Shagaga, Shagaga. That's it. All right? So you're responsible for Shagaga. Yes? All right? Chavot.
כשיעשה תשובה וישוב מחטאו חייב להתוודות לפני האל ברוך הוא.
You have to say להתוודות. What's mean להתוודות? You accept responsibility. What does that mean? Hatati. I am responsible for what I did. Not my father, not the teacher in kindergarten that took a lollipop from me. Yes? Not my older brother that does. Hatati. Alright? Aviti. Pashati. I am responsible. I take full responsibilities for my actions because I am in the B'Tselem Elohim. Alright? That's we now understand what it means Elohim. responsible for your actions. Acknowledge. Yes, חייב להתוודות. Confess means מודה. That's what מודה. Yes, מודה. I confess, I acknowledge. It's a legal term. Like when somebody says, you owe me $5, and you say, yes, I acknowledge I owe you $5. It's a legal commitment. חוות.
שנאמר, איש או אישה כי יעשו מכל חטאות האדם נמול מעל באדוני והשם הנפש ההיא והתוודו את חטאתם אשר עשו זה וידוי דברי.
You have to say it. You have to say it. Now, 1 minute. What's the source for this? Adam HaRishon was in Gan Eden. Correct? Yes? Le'odau Shomrat. Nothing you cannot imagine, and there isn't. Nothing nicer than Gan Eden. It's God tells to Adam HaRishon, stay here, but Le'odau Shomrat. Fine. So everything's beautiful, there's food, everything you want is Gan Eden. All of a sudden, a cute, innocent animal. Miskin, this animal, it has beautiful colors, but miskin, it has no legs. It has no arms. It's a nahash. It's a nahash. Cute animal, no? Cute. Yeah, this is all right. It's all right to Gan Eden. It's all right. Huh? Then comes the Nahash, persuades the woman. So who says, you ate from the forbidden fruit? Listen to this. Mr. Adam, Rosh Hashanah, that was also on Rosh Hashanah. Why did you eat from the fruit, the forbidden fruit? Adam says, no, I'm not responsible. How you say, in nice, classy Hebrew, I'm not responsible. She's pass the ball, pass responsibility. Why don't you come to this morning to Shahid? Why don't you come to Shahid? My father took the car, or my mother took my brother. It's somebody else. Aisha, why you gave this? He's not responsible. Hanahash! You don't want to admit responsibility. Out of Gan Eden. And the Pasuk says, Mechasef Sha'av. That is Shlomo Melech. You cannot, this was, and there will not be somebody more intelligent than Shlomo HaMelech. In another occasion, but yeah, I'll speak about Shlomo HaMelech. Not tonight. Shlomo HaMelech says, Mechasef Sha'av. And anybody, if you have parents that are in business, they understand this. If they have a worker, and this worker, Mechasef Sha'av, does not want to admit that he made a mistake, Lo Yasliach. He is never going to be successful. A Hebrew word, loser. He's going to be a loser because he's not does as always his excuses. Mechasef Sha'av, Lo Yasliach. And what to do if you made a mistake? Umodeh ve'ozev Yeruham. You say, you know what? Abba, Father, I made a mistake. Umodeh. You know what, Father? Mother, I'm not going to do it again. Umodeh ve'ozev Yeruham. Your father, your mother, your elder. Borei Olam, Avinu Shebashamayim, Merachem Aleinu. Kerachem ab al banim. And therefore, essence of Teshuva is I am responsible. I am responsible. Hatati aviti pashati. Right. Next halakha.
Okay.
Yes, all right, but right. Go ahead, shoot.
I
One
wanted to
second.
ask why is Hilkhot Teshuva included in Sefer HaMadam?
Because, first of all, it's a good question. And I welcome the question. Sefer HaMadam is the mind of the Hebrew people. The mind of the Hebrew people. Not only we're different because we eat different, we work different, everything is different, also because our mindset, the way our mind is programmed, just like you have a computer, different programs, yeah? The mind that the Hebrew, the Am Yisrael has, is programmed differently. One of the dimensions of the programming is Teshuva, and that is Sefer HaMadam, is how the Hebrew mind is programmed.
אף על פי שהתשובה והסעה כיפה לעולם, בעשרת הימים שבין ראש השנה ויום הכיפורים, היא יפה
ביותר. First of all, you could always make Teshuva. But now, how you call the Aseret Yemei Teshuva from Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur? How you call them? Difficult question. How you call the days Aseret Yemei Teshuva from Yom Kippur, from Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippurim? Yeah. No, Yom Kippur is only Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. But the days in between, the whole 10 days. I said it to you, don't pay attention. Aseret Yemei Teshuva. I asked you how you say, I said, this is, Aseret Yemei Teshuva. And why they call Aseret Yemei Teshuva? Because there's a special aura. Min Hashamayim, you have a feeling. We're going to be, we were in front of God. We are going to be hearing the shofar. Then we have Hilkhot, and so on. And it's easier to make Teshuva. And we should work on it. And everybody, including Moshe Rabbeinu, everybody could step above. And step above. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu didn't want to die. Not because he was afraid of death. Because as long as you are alive, you could go climb one notch higher. One more. Chavod.
ויום הכיפורים היא יפה ביותר ומתקבלת היא מיד.
Miad. As soon as you make the Teshuva, because sometimes you make the Teshuva and God says, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him. I want to see how it's going to be. But I said to him, Teshuva, miad. Olam, שלח לי, I ate pizza, אני מנטיית ידיים, and so on. Normal times, he said, I'm going to see how he's going to behave before I soleh lo. Maybe it's just, miyad. It's a marach, erase the awon. Miyad, chavod.
שנאמר, דרשו אדוני בהימצאו.
Take advantage to search for God when God is masui. God is always ha'el HaKadosh. But Aseret Yemei Teshuva, beginning of Rosh Hashanah, is HaMelech HaKadosh. He is masui. It's accessible. And that's why we have a special tefillah, Hilkhot. I believe very much in Hilkhot, in which you are inspired. God is accessible. You know what? You don't have to make an appointment with God. Him not say, all right? Chavod.
במה דברים אמורים ויחיד. אבל סיפור, כל זמן שעושים תשובה וצועקים בלב שלם, הם נענים, שנאמר, כאדוני אלוהינו, בכל קוראינו אלא...
Adonai Eloheinu is talking in Bashon Rabin. If a Sibur, always a Sibur can make Teshuva. Yes? Sometimes Sibur realizes, we made a boo-boo. The butcher that we're buying is blah, 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 blah. We should make a correction of this. Or the teachers in school, this. Or this, that, I won't support this in any time. But Yahid, Yes, God will listen to you. But in Aseret Yom Teshuva, it's accessible. You don't have to go to make an appointment. That's the point. Kavodah.
יום הכיפורים הוא זמן תשובה לכל, ליחיד ולרבים.
Yom Kippur, you're judged in Rosh Hashanah, and now God gives you probation until Yom Kippurim, and then we're going to see Yom Kippurim, what was the result. And Yom Kippurim is for everybody. Kes Mehila Usliha Israel. One second. What is the difference between Mehila Usliha? Chabod. Mehol lanu. Selah lanu. What does it mean selah lanu? Mehol.
Can we say one out? For example, Mechila for the Bezadon and another.
No, Sehliha or Mehila, both. You need both.
The Shwagi again, Bezadon.
It says Sehliha and Mehila Usliha. Both things. He gives you both things. I'm going to explain to you. Mehila, you made a avon. Yes. You supposed Barminan, because of this avon, you supposed to be Barminan, this kind of honest, Barminan. Right? So, God forgives you. But Seliha is something different. There's a stain in your neshama. When you ate this pizza, not kasher, you made a boo-boo in the neshama. There's a boo-boo in the neshama. Yeah, I forgive you. What happened with the neshama? It's different. You have a boo-boo now in the neshama. Yes. Seliha, God cures the mahalot that is caused by the averot or the lack of mitzvot. So is mehila. That's all right, I forgive you. What happened with the neshama? Because I put the wrong oil in my car, now my car, the engine is not working. All right, I forgive you that you put the wrong oil, but I cannot use the car now. All right. Clear the difference? Kabul.
לפיכך חייבים הכל לעשות תשובה ולהתוודות.
No, two things. Not לעשות תשובה. להתוודות. You have to articulate. You have to say it. On Tuesday, this, I got up, and so on, and instead of immediately making the katalayim, doing this and this and this, I put on the TV. You have to mitvaddeh. I feel good. I feel bad about it. That's not good. Mitvaddeh. What did you do? I did this and this and this. You acknowledge the dui devarim. Right? Feeling bad, that is for a psychiatrist, psychologist. Quran doesn't take care of that. Okay? If you are mitvaddeh, how?
The Gezerah is finalized on Yom Kippur.
Yes.
And that means nothing can be done after it?
First, just reach until Yom Kippur. Then it goes there, Hayim, Lot Hayim, so on. Intricacies. You have to call me maybe something like this. But yes, the Gozer, but Alam Gozer, now Maybe if you zechut, maybe somebody who prays and comes to Nabi, I don't know what it is. But for the normal people, that's it.
Maybe is there a point to say tefillah afterwards?
You could say tefillah and so on. I don't know. אינני יודע. חבוד.
ביום הכיפורים, ומצוות וידוי יום הכיפורים שיתחיל מערב היום קודם שיוכל שמי יחנק בסעודה קודם שיתוודה.
Now, you are ערב יום כיפור, you're going to eat סעודה מפסקת. Now, סעודה מפסקת, maybe you're going to בר מינן, יחנק. And you are going to say vidui. 1 minute. So therefore, before you eat Sirah Mafsek, in other words, when you pray Mincha of Erev Yom HaKippurim, you should say vidui. Why? Shemei Hanek. It doesn't make sense, Shemei Hanek. Correct? Hakham and Yaakov? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why? How many people يحنكوا بعرف يوم كيبوريم? Nobody. But here comes a point. You're right. Psychology. When now is Erev Yom Kippurim, is now the Saudah that you're eating. Now you are like preparing yourself for Yom Kippurim. You are in awe. What if this happens? What if this happens? Inshallah, never is going to happen. But to show your concern, to show your state of mind. Maybe I'm not going to be able to make it. Because if you're not going to be able to make it, you lose the whole Arabah. So, out of this sense of awe, you make the do, and you make it sincere. And Bore Olam, what you want? This is to Bore Olam. And you know why? Because in the Hebrew mind, Bore Olam is Avinu, Ab HaRahman. Remember this. We're not like the Christians and other things. There's got to, Abinu Abba Rahman. All right? Abinu Abba Rahman. By the way, Hakham Yaakov knows. But I bet you that. What does it mean that it's Rahman? What does it mean Rahman? Don't tell them now. I want to see whether they know. What does it mean Rahman? Is Rahman. Rahman. Oh, he has compassion. What does it mean compassion? He says another word in English. What is Rahman?
I think I heard that it's the same connection that a mother has to
Exactly. From whom you heard it?
Rachem, from the Rechem.
Yes, from whom you heard it?
I forget.
From me. I mean, no, it's not. Rahman comes from the word Rehem. The feeling, this is, I said like 40, 50 years ago. The same feeling, I'm going to tell you an English word that you don't know, but so what? Is the feeling of propinquity. You know what propinquity is? Closeness in space. Nobody feels closer to space between one human and another than a mother carrying the baby in her rahim. This feeling of closeness, is it close? Can any other human being be as close as a baby in the rahim of the mother? No. But Bore Olam is Rahman. And he is closer to us. We are like the babies, the little babies. Yes, the little babies in the Rahim HaKosh is constantly taking care of us, it's feeding us and sending all this midot and everything, like babies in the Rahim of the mother. Beautiful idea, no? Yeah? Yeah, but Yeshu walk on water. All right. What a joke, no? What a joke, what a joke. Chavod, I shouldn't say this because I have such a horrible, this about the Goyim, they are so, שהמתיננו מן הגויים. ברוך השם. אשר בחרנו מכל העמים. Yes? נכון? בכבוד.
ואף על פי שהתוודע קודם שיאכל חוזר ומתוודה בלילי יום הכיפורים ערית וחוזר ומתוודה בשחרית ומוסף ומנחה
ובנעילה. Every time we do it, every time we do it, every time we do it. Because you don't know when Borei Olam is going to listen to you. Every time you do it, take advantage, take advantage, take advantage. But the most important thing, I have to tell you, that's my view and this. It has to be sincere. I'm not going to do what I did. I'm not going to do what I did. I'm not going to do what I did. And I omitted this, I'm not going to omit it again. I'm going to do this mitzvah and the other mitzvah and this and so on. Sukkot and Hanukkah and Pesach and this and so on. And I'm going this. Self-improvement. You self-improve and that's twice that we do it. You know, and that's the point. Every time they do it. Why? Shlomo Melech. Nobody was or will be as intelligent as Shlomo Melech. And he said, "Mechasef Isha'av lo yasliach, u'modeh ve'ozev yirham." Yes, you want to do it.
Let's say you know you're going to do it again. Should you do Teshuva?
What do you mean you do? There's not something I know. Yeah.
If this is.
I mean, I light one candle. I'm sorry, the light on Shabbat. I'm going to light it again. So this is not Teshuva. You're choking yourself. Chazor b'tshuva, and these ways have to be chazor. Tzelecha, and I'm not saying this. Sometimes we do need help, and that's why we have. I believe there's something better than a rabbi. I believe that the people better than a rabbi. You know who's better than a rabbi? A Hakham. Somebody's intelligent, understands you, and you go and you ask a Hakham. Baruch Hashem, I know here there's several Hachamim that I know. Ben Haim, no? It's called Ben Haim. Wow, this is. Hacham, I have a problem. I want to make the Teshuva. I didn't have this Avon, but I think I'm going to do it. He speak to you, he'll make you this. You need a Hacham. All right? Fine? Now, I don't know whether in Persian is the same word. How you say in Persian a doctor? Hakim, no? You don't say Hakim for a doctor? No? Medical doctor, no? It's a Hakim. What's the choice of Hakim? Hakim? Hakam. Hakam is Hakim. He is Rofe. Harambam calls the Hakam Rofe HaNefashot. The Hakham is the medical doctor of the Neshamot. Says the Rambam, this is Beferush. Yes? Take advantage of him. Tell him to serve the Teshuva Hilkhot Deot. I love Rambam. Study Hilkhot Deot. Rambam tells you about the sicknesses of the soul and the purpose of Hakham is to help you cure. So, Hakham, Hakim. All right? Fine? Very good. Fine, Chavod.
והיכן מתוודה יחיד אחר תפילתו ושליח סגור באמצע תפילתו בברכה רביעית.
All right, fine. Now, הלאה.
רשות לכל אדם נתונה.
And that is what I would say. We all have freedom of choice. You have this, I'm going to make Avon. No, I want to make the Avon. it's up to you. Because we have בחירה חופשית. רשות לכל אדם נתונה. כבוד.
אם הוא נסה להטות עצמו לדרך טובה ולהיות צדיק, הרשות בידו.
Yes. Yeah. You want to be Sadiq? You want to be Sadiq? Yes. By the way, I got to say the truth. Something very important now in the Shittat Rambam. Sadiq is a relative term. Surprise. Can you be Sadiq like Rabbi Akiva? My opinion is no. And yes, that could be. To have the mind of Rabbi Akiva, you have to be a person that the mind Hamabdin, because I respect Einstein, like he's an Einstein of Torah. So I'm going to ask you, why you're not Einstein? You're not Einstein? I don't know why I'm not Einstein. Because you didn't give me the mind of an Einstein. You didn't give me the opportunities of an Einstein. When we say Sadiq, according to the opportunities that he gave you, that Borei Olam gave you. Yes? Now, why didn't you put the tefillin the right way? For this, you don't have in the mind of Rabbi Akiva. Sadiq is relative to what you could do and what are your mental and psychological predispositions. Yes? So, oh, you're not like Rabbi Akiva. Of course, I'm not like Rabbi Akiva, and I'm not going even to intend to be Rabbi Shimon. But why I'm not like the potentials that he gave me? Rabbi Akiva exploited 100% of his potential. You did only 20 or 15 or 5. Want to make 100% of your potentials. That's the point of Sadiq. Then Zirah.
ואם נסה להטות עצמו לדרך רעה ולהיות רשע, הרשות בידו.
Yeah, mommy, what? I want to be Rasha. Instead of saying this, I want to be Sadiq. It's up to you. What's your big idea? Doesn't work. All right, that works.
הוא שכתוב
But I want to say something. When we study Torah, we like to be happy also. Sometimes we make not jokes. I mean, not, to זה כבוד.
הוא שכתוב בתורה, הן האדם היה כאחד ממנו.
כאחד ממנו. האדם היה כאחד ממנו. What does it mean, האדם היה כאחד ממנו? Unique in the whole creation, Shamayim va'aretz. Malachim, who's superior? Humans or Malachim? I'm going to tell you. According to the Gemara, according to the Hachamim, according to Rambam, humans. Why? The Malach cannot do anything evil, cannot do anything wrong. He has no bechira. He's an automaton. He has to do exactly. We are the only creature in the whole universe, Shamayim va'aretz, that could do right or that could do wrong. This is a unique creature in the whole cosmos. Nobody could choose except us. Hina Adam haya ke'ehad mimenu. A unique, ehad mimenu. Fantastic, no? Ehad and mimenu. Each one comes to restrict the other one. Ehad mimenu. Yes? Kavod.
כלומר, הן מין זה של אדם היה יחיד בעולם ואין מין שני דומה לו. בזה העניין שיהיה הוא מעצמו בדעתו ובמחשבתו יודע הטוב והרע ועושה כל מה שהוא חפץ ואין מי שיעכב בידו מלעשות הטוב או הרע וכיוון שכן הוא פן ישלח ידו.
Now you have freedom. You're responsible. פן ישלח ידו from עץ הדעת and ve'achal ve'chai le'olam. Now you may be going to, now you have a freedom. Maybe you could redeem yourself. How could you redeem yourself? Stretch your hand. This is a dad. Grab a fruit from it and eat it. And what is a dad? עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה. אשרי האיש אשר לא הלך בעצת רשעים, והיה כעץ שתול על פלגי מים. עץ הדעת is the Torah. Grab, stretch your hand, grab the fruits, eat it. Yes? And we say a beracha when we eat the Torah. What's the beracha we say? Let's see. When you eat in the Torah, and that how you eat this is a da'at. Well, let's see how you eat the is a da'at. What? That's very nice. But there's something specific has to do with the tree of da'at. Let's see. But you're close. You're close. When you go to the Torah, it says, not the Torah emet. What the word natah means? Plant what? Plant an herb? Plant a plant? What kind of plant you plant in natah? A tree. Is a natah b'tochenu? Is a tree natah b'tochenu?
It's chaim.
You got it. You got it. Tamil Hakham. Could be Tamil Hakham.
I heard it from you, it wasn't.
You hear it from me? Really?
Yeah. I was in yeshiva.
Natah means the Isa Hayim, Natah b'tochenu. It's inside us. All right? All right? So therefore we have, listen, we have a neshama. But the neshama is like a little Gan Eden that has God planted in it. There is Hayim. And therefore, you could eat it and Chai le'olam. Natah b'tochenu. Right? Fine? Chavod. So you're different. No, but that's also good. You know, you remember. Yes. All right.
Ho'il?
What?
I should start with Ho'il.
Yes.
הואיל ורשות כל אדם נתונה לו, כמו שביארנו. ישתדל אדם לעשות תשובה ולהתוודות בפיו מחטאיו ולנעור כפיו מחטאיו כדי שימות.
לנעור כפיו מחטאיו. You wash your hands. All right? From the hataim. Because the truth is, I don't want to go into this because, you know, young people, but the hataim, they're a kind of a sickness. And they impair our possibility of understanding, of being nice. Some of you obviously are not married. To be nice to our wife, when we get married, to be good parents. And I tell you what I believe. I believe that you're going to disagree with me. I believe that if they don't tell them to forget about it, I believe that you cannot be a good parent, ready? Ready? Unless you are a good son. You want to be a good parent? כבד את אביך ואת אמך. Right, wrong, I don't care. God told me כבד את אביך ואת אמך. Just like I make a good avaim, B'ezrat Hashem, later on, my children will make kavod avaim to me. This is the secret of happiness. Kibud av va'em. Kavod.
כדי שימות, והוא בא, תשובה ויזכה לחייה העולם הבא.
That's it. Right. Now you say, listen. What am I going to do, Teshuva? I ate this stupid ice cream. gelatin and this and that. How I can go make Teshuva? Chavod, read.
ואיידה מאדם בעל תשובה שהוא מרוחק ממעלת הצדיקים מפני העוונות והחטאות שעשה.
I made the avonot. Oh, I did this and I did the other and I got up late and I did this and how can I make Teshuva? Yes, how could I? Chavod.
אין הדבר כן, אלא אהוב ונחמד הוא לפני הבורא כאילו לא חטא מעולם.
God loves us because Avinu Av Harahman. Anybody who's a father here? Little baby. This. He does what he's supposed to do.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's supposed to put your baby on your knees. And he does what he doesn't supposed to do. You hate him? You love him? He's your baby, correct? The same thing is Borei Olam in you. You are the baby sitting on the knees of Borei Olam. You made a mistake, you made this. Borei Olam loves you. This is exactly what it says. All right? Ela ahub v'nehmad hu. Nehmad like a little baby. Your baby, a little baby is nehmad. Is there anybody nicer than your little baby? No. All right? V'nehmad hu. All right? That's why it's a musfah. Some of you are too young, but you should start thinking. It's a musfah, and according to the Torah, to get married, because you can never understand what love is until you love your children. All right? All right? Loving your children teaches you about how Borei Olam loves you. All right? Chavod.
ולא עוד, אלא ששכרו הרבה, שהרי טעם החטא, ופרש ממנו וחבש ישרו.
He tasted the time of the stupid ice cream, strawberry, with this, I don't know, gelatin, this, that. And now he timed the time of this ice cream, of this avon. Every time he passes through the ice cream, oh, yeah. Now, since you ta'amt את הטעם של העוון, and you overcome, you're greater than צדיק גמור. במקום שבעלי תשועה עומדים, אין צדיקים גמורים יכולים לעמוד. It's 5 to 10. What time am I supposed to end at 10?
10. 10.
Okay.
Another 15 minutes.
Oh. No. Yeah, continue. Oh, anybody wants to ask question? No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
That's a question about Teshuva as a mitzvah. In the Talmud, there's a machloket if Teshuva is mitzvah or not. Or
No. There is no mahlok in the Talmud.
Or it was a nevuah, just v'shav.
Sit down. Call me, but email me when you want to call me, and we make a date, a telephone date, and you this and come and I answer you, because this there's no place in the Talmud is mahloket is Teshuva. And mahloket in the Talmud. Could be a mahloket in the Talmud is Teshuva or not. So if there's no Teshuva, then what's the purpose? According to the Hakham that says en Teshuva in the Talmud, then en Teshuva, what's the purpose for me to read Talmud? I mean avonot. חמור.
אוקיי. אמרו חכמים, מקום שבעלי תשובה עומדים, אין צדיקים גמורים יכולים לעמוד בו.
Because טעם החטא, and he is מתגבר על העוון. And this בעולם bears this man. חס ושלום was מחלל שבת, was this, was that. Now you overcome. העולם remembers this, and then במקום שבעלי תשובה עומדים, אין צדיקים גמורים יכולים לעמוד. חבוד.
כלומר, מעלתן גדולה מן מעלת אלו שלא חטאו מעולם, מפני שהן כובשים ישרם יותר מהם.
Fight. You know what the word kovesh is? It's like a wrestler who's kovesh, like an enemy, a battle to kovesh the other. Yes? Yes? Overcome, conquer. Yes, Hakham.
I think that when a person changes direction, they are not acting out of inertia.
Very nice. Very nice.
And therefore, there's more of an exercise of Tzelem Elohim,
Yes.
of that choice.
Yes,
and that's
very
what-
nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Some of you are very good. Chavod.
גדולה תשובה שמקרבת את האדם לשכינה.
When you חוזר בתשובה, you become closer to the Shekhinah, to the presence of Borei Olam. Sometimes Borei Olam comes to you. Sinai, Borei Olam comes to you, but in Teshuvah, you climb up to Borei Olam. Fantastic. Wow. Chavod.
שנאמר שובה ישראל עד אדוני.
עד אדוני אלוהיך. Who is the person, one of your grandparents saw this? Do you remember which grandparent saw this? Your grandparent, your grandfather. But if you know the name of your grandfather who saw this, Yaakov Avinu, Vende Sulam, Musav Asa, וראשו מגיע up to God, השמיים. והנה מלאכי האלוהים עולים ויורדים. That's we. We go up to Borei Olam. Sinai, Borei Olam comes to us. Teshuva, we go up to Borei Olam. Fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic, a great idea. This is Yahdut. Yes? This is Yahdut. Yeah. All right. So I have to tell you, you have to excuse me. When talking about Yahdut, you know, I studied in Europe, you know, and you don't know Europe, Baruch Hashem. And the Europe that I know is our cousins, our Arabs. Yes, our cousins, our Muslim cousins. All the avirot that the Muslims did against the Jews, the Muslims would do to the Muslim. Wait, I think that this is Nashamayim. ישחטו אותם. לכבוד יערפו את הראש שלהם, לכבוד מה משהו. I remember once, I had to register in school, and for a doctorate program. And in Europe, many European cities, they have the Temunah of Yeshua. And so the guy knows that I'm Jewish. So he says, I'm registering for the doctorate program and so on. So he asked me, why don't you believe in him? I don't know why I said this, because the guy could have, says, well, I'm not going to register you. You know the Temunah of this. And I said to him, you know what? He says, you don't believe that he's a Messiah? I said, no. Why? I said, look under his armpits. He's shaven, no hair. We believe that Mashiach ben David is not going to shave his armpits. This is the God. This is the God. This is the God. Hamor has more intelligence than that.
There's no way you registered it.
And I don't know this, I believe it. And now I'm looking backwards, I say it's a mess. All right. Don't ask me a question because I have horrible stories to tell you about this. Chavod.
ונאמר שובו עליי.
עליי! You could climb, everybody, all of us, we have the sulam, we could go up and up and up and up, adai. Fantastic. All right?
נאום אדוני ונאמר אם תשוב ישראל נאום אדוני אליי
אליי תשוב. Look, and Rambam has a beautiful thing in Moreno Hukim about comparing this to like going to the palace of God, and how you enter into the palace and you are in the presence, eventually in the presence of God. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Elai, Adai. All right? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Chamud. Now, afterwards.
כלומר אם תחזור בתשובה בי תדבק
1 second. What means be tizbak? Be tizbak. ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום בי תדבק. There is a possibility לדבוק with בורא עולם. The debekut is not a debekut in space. It's in the debekut, a spiritual debekut. Yes? And do you remember in what other case there is question of debekut? Yes. If you want to give me an opportunity to see if I know it myself. All right. על כן, יעזוב איש את אביו ואת אמו, the same word, דבק. ודבק ואשתו. The whole book of Shir Hashirim is about the special life, love is between the Neshama and Borei Olam. It's a metaphor for the love between HaKadosh Baruch Hu and our Neshama. Your Neshama, his Neshama, your Neshama, his, כל אחד מישראל. דבקות בקדוש ברוך הוא. ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים ולכם היום. Fantastic. All right?
Do you think that there's time for like a short question-answer period?
No. Because we should study.
Okay.
Halal. But, maybe next time that I come, I'm not joking, I'm saying it seriously, yes? We should, I'm going to tell you something. Baruch Hashem, I'm a happy person. And I'll tell you why. There's nothing I enjoy more than studying, teaching Torah. I enjoy Torah. So for me to ask questions, to be asked, and so on. I have one flaw. I have to tell you. When somebody asks me a question, and I don't know, I'm happy that I didn't know that I didn't know. Oh, that's good. And I want you could ask me questions, and inshallah that you should ask me questions I don't know. Like I told you, what I told you before in the name of Shlomo Melech. מחשף שער, לא יצליח. הוא מודה ועוזב. I didn't think of this question. Miroham. The students say, oh, no. All right? Still got 5 more minutes?
Do you have 5 more minutes?
No, you said 10 to 10 better. You're there.
Yeah.
10 to 10, and then 5 minutes questions.
No. No, I tell you, no. It should be, because it will take longer. And I don't like to cut the thing and so on. And this. Well, I'm going to tell my wife, why can you come late? It's time. I don't believe it. All right? And she would tell me, מחשפת שער לא יצליח. עולה ועוזב, tell me the truth.
התשובה מקרבת את הרחוקים.
Yes.
אמש היה זה...
רחוקים. How? אמש.
אמש היה זה שנוי לפני המקום.
שנוי לפני המקום. I give you everything and you're not fulfilling your duties, שנוי לפני השם. משוקש. משוקש. איכי. front of God. Mishukas, like Cheres.
ומרוחק
I don't want him.
דתועבה.